So there, guys, welcome back to Times with Charon and Velerious. Hello, Velerious.
Hello, Sharon.
I'm not looking at you.
Why are you not looking at me? I'm hilarious. Hilarious the Velerious.
You're a twat.
You're a twat.
Unpaused.
You're a clod.
Claude. Claude.
Clod.
Claude.
Clod.
You're saying Claude.
Clod.
Claude.
Clod. Von Con.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Claude.
Von Clod. Von
Jean-Claude Van
Clod.
Damme.
Clod. 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 Clod.
So,
My mouth's so dry.
man, someone isolate that shit.
And then put it at the end of a porno.
Have you watched all those things where there's this guy called Drake and Astron? Have you heard of him?
No.
Is
this some obscure thing again?
No, he's the guy
My entire channel's
who
full of obscure
isolates all the shit that Lewis says from the Yogscast.
This sounds like a very obscure thing
and
again.
makes them into videos of just Lewis just ranting about dicks and getting bummed and stuff like that. It's amazing. I love it.
I like Chef John.
I saw you watching Chef John recently.
Chef John is a great guy. It's like a roller coaster of
really
emotions.
chilled out fucking snack videos.
Really chilled out.
Like the only person I know, like you'll come, I'll come downstairs. Your computer will be on, and it'll just be like pictures of food.
Yeah,
like you just be googling like epic burgers.
Oh, I like burgers, especially epic ones.
Well, everyone does virus. It's just most people don't spend hours googling them.
Every burger's epic. We get different types of burgers. Found one the other day that was made with hash browns. Hash brown burger.
Hash burger.
Hash brown burger.
It's a completely different thing.
With bacon and egg and beans.
Do you like a fried egg on a burger?
Yes.
I like a fried egg on a burger.
Well, I'm glad we got that out, Sharon. At least we finally told the world, I like a fried egg on a burger.
If you've never had a fried egg on a burger, go for it. In fact, put fried eggs on more things.
Surely everyone's had a fried egg on a burger because you get it at McDonald's.
That is true, but not everyone goes to McDonald's.
No, they fucking do.
No, they don't.
In America, definitely.
Everyone in America does, obviously. It's like a fucking national dish.
But obviously, Pablo Pabloson has never been to America.
Pablo Pabloson.
What can I get for 16 rubles?
The closest he gets to McDonald's is fucking making the packaging to ship out there.
By the way, Jade has a teacher called Pablo.
Does she?
And I was like, how the fuck do you keep like a straight face around him?
What's his surname?
I don't know. She didn't say his surname.
I hope it's something like really British, like Smith or Johnson.
Pablo Ray.
Pablo Smith.
Pablo Ese. Pablo Peplin. Pablo Peplerson.
Oh yeah, fried eggs.
Piddler.
Put fried eggs on things.
It's the Piddler.
It's one of those things where it's like it crops up in more things than you'd realise. Like there's various countries where you wouldn't think the fried egg would be like much of a popular dish. It's like somewhere like South Korea, and they'll have like a dish that's like, oh, it's like rice and peppers and paprika and all this stuff, and then a fucking fried egg just whacked on top.
I've got that bokkembap.
Yeah, the bokkembap.
Which is
Korean the same
dish,
thing, yeah. It's
made out of all the leftovers and everything. Slap a fried egg on it.
It's like fried leftovers with a fried egg on top.
And you can do the leftovers however you want, but
fried leftovers.
Do them how you want with fried egg and garlic and some other stuff. We should do cooking with Sharon. It'd be amazing.
No.
So here's a pot noodle. I'm just going to open up the top here, and of brands are available.
First off, I can't cook. I'm shit at it, and I hate it. Right. Second off, we don't have a webcam, so we've got no way of recording that shit.
I have a webcam.
But you need like a GoPro or something. You can't. It's not going to reach to the fucking kitchen.
I'll film you on my phone and film it in the wrong angle as well.
Jesus Christ, in the wrong aspect ratio.
Yeah. I'll film it like holding the phone, like normal, not landscape.
On top of that, nothing's ever going to beat that fucking cooking with Hannah video that the Yogscast did. It wasn't even a video, that was a fucking
fish
podcast.
In a bag, yeah?
Yeah,
We'll do that.
Thai fish in a bag. That was the most hilarious shit ever.
Are you going to do fish in a bag, Sharon?
Every now and again, I go back through those like fucking Yog pods and I listen to them. And there's always that moment when I get to that fucking Hannah one, and there's that beautiful bit where they're on about using fish fingers instead, and she just like so innocently just fucking goes with it back in the day. And there's a great bit where she says, all you need to do is chop the fish in half, or, just snap the fish fingers in half. And I just lose my shit every time.
Fish fingers?
Oh, man, fucking fish fingers. Fish fingers in a bag. It's like, what the fuck?
Fish fingers and custard?
No, not fish fingers and custard.
Fez is cool.
Why? Why are we always going back to
What about this bow tie?
It's like, it's all we ever talk about these days.
Doctor Who.
Because
it's on.
Weird obsession.
This is the thing. British people speak about what is happening here and now. Doctor Who happens to be on.
It's
a few weeks ago, it was Robot Wars. Robot Wars was on. And we constantly talk about Robot Wars.
It's exciting.
How amazing Robot Wars
is.
You
didn't have to edit 4 fucking episodes of Dirtcraft where it's just literally you and Plex saying names of actors.
Yeah. Names of actors. That's some great game to play. Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
Names of actors. It's the best game.
Oh, man.
So, who do you want to be playing us in the real life film? I want to be Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell plays me. Oh no, you could be Will Ferrell. I'll be Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas and Will Ferrell just doing videos from their room.
Will Ferrell?
You have to be Will Ferrell. It looks
I
exactly
should be played by Big Jim from fucking The Dome.
No, he's way too fucking handsome.
Exactly.
No, that's not how it works,
Why
mate.
not?
I've got Johnny Vegas because he looks like me, and then you need someone who looks like you.
There is no one that looks
have you
like
seen
me.
Doctor Strange?
No, I haven't actually. I should probably watch that.
You should probably
at some
watch
point.
that while I'm away.
There's a lot of things I want to watch. I want to watch The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. I've discovered that that's a thing, and I'd sort of quite like to see that.
You could be played by that woman who plays Brianna of Tarth.
Wow.
First
off, it's Brienne of Tarth.
Brianna, yeah.
You're going to have to brush up on your Game of Thrones knowledge, Virus.
Yeah. Beyonce of Tarth.
And secondly, she's like really tall.
Yeah.
Why would she play me? I'm not that tall.
Yeah, no.
You are taller than I am.
That'd be ironic.
It wouldn't be ironic, though, is it?
Is it ironic?
It'd just be stupid.
What? You think I should be played by Sarah Millican? You think I should be played by Sarah Millican?
Yeah. That would be amazing.
Oh, it's just absolutely fabulous. You could be Patsy.
Why? Why am I now in Absolutely Fabulous?
What's the other woman called?
A character in Absolutely Fabulous is Adina.
Right, I will be Adina. You could be Patsy.
You would blatantly be Patsy because you're
Patsy,
the
darling.
slob.
Patsy, darling.
No.
Patsy, darling, please, Patsy. Patsy, darling. Patsy, please.
Oh my god. Throwbacks to old British humour.
Throwbacks to British humour. The kind of stuff you don't find on websites because unfortunately we're not important enough.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that? You want to see Harry Enfield and Jumps? Fuck you! Oh. There's not a single copy online at all. No one doesn't want to upload it. No,
I used to like Harry Enfield and
My
Jumps.
family.
I had that shit on VHS.
I had to go through loads of shit to find My Family, right?
Yeah. And that was a big show. That was like huge.
Fucking huge. And I have to go through so much shit to find it, right? And yet it's still hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this not on more shit?
That is true, but
it's so annoying.
A lot of our TV stuff that's on TV over here doesn't necessarily get pirated just because no one can really be arsed. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just not worth it.
It's because the British humour is weird, according to everyone. But then
you do get the classic stuff though. Like people, like you'd be surprised that like people abroad who watch things like the old Are You Being Served or like.
But it's like when we have jokes over here, right? We get a joke.
What's the one with the Del Boy? The fucking.
Only Fools Horses.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But we get like
massively popular
jokes over here when they're told for like British humour. They're usually quite long running, and they've got like a nice build up to them, and they've got a nice little crescendo at the end and everything like that.
It's just we have a sense of subtlety.
If you then watch the American ones, it's like, well, I said to this woman on the airline thing, it tastes like a garbage bag, and then just everyone goes, oh, garbage! I know that! It's hilarious!
It's great as well. Sometimes
spilling their Big Macs down their chests.
When you
hilarious that one is.
If you're ever watching like some American humour where where you can like see the reaction of the audience and stuff, and they'll be telling something, and the audience is fucking pissing themselves, losing their shit, and I'm sitting there thinking, I have no fucking idea why this is funny. Yeah. It's like, what is this shit?
Although I've done that when I've watched some things and like someone doesn't laugh at the bit I laughed at, but watch it at something else, and then I'm like, why'd you laugh at that bit? I'm like, I just don't get it.
But it means you end up also with a big division of people. Also, like I know a lot of people who think Dave Chappelle is hilarious. I don't find him funny.
My stereotyping is getting worse and worse because Americans don't speak like that. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm so good. That's McDonald's.
Bog standard American accent there, hilarious. I love it.
No, Bog standard would be like that southern kind of. I can't even think of a southern accent now. I literally, for some reason, just went to
your Texan accent.
Instantly, just went to down in the bayou.
Yeah, I don't know why. That is like, I guess, sort of Louisiana.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know the way to town? Well, back the way you fucking came. Yeah. You son of a bitch.
Well, that was close, but
excuse me, why? I know how to keep it clean.
That joke, but
PG.
PG.
Parental guidance.
Another thing that they don't have in America.
Fantastically good. PG. Bring your pan. It's fantastically good.
Pants guidance.
Pan guidance. That's what you need when you're blind. How do I make a fried egg? Pan guidance.
Pan guidance.
Just get your seeing eye dog to now use pan guidance mode.
Man, just imagine teaching a dog to like fry an egg.
They probably can. There's probably dogs out there that can do this kind of shit. There's loads of stuff that can do
fucking robots.
There's a fucking someone trained
robots for the blind. This is my campaign. Vote for me.
Someone adopted a pet raccoon, right, and was not satisfied there. They then trained it to go fetch a beer out of the fridge.
Nice.
That's amazing. To get a raccoon that can open a fridge, takes the beer out, puts it on the floor, shuts the fridge, walks over this beer and puts it down for its master.
Not
it's
a
like,
moment wasted.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is so fucking cool.
That is fucking cool.
Imagine how long it probably took him to teach it to do that, and yet now he can just go, beer, and it just runs off, gets him a beer quickly, and comes back with it.
Yes,
It's like,
master!
Yes, master! Thank you for giving me the free food!
And a voice.
And a voice.
Thank you for teaching me to English.
I don't know why my voice is like this.
Why?
Just teaches the raccoon, yes, master.
Why are these C words standing in here when there's food to be cooked, Velerious? There's no way that they've cooked
There's no
all
food
the
to be
fucking
cooked.
food.
All the food is cooked. All the food is cooked now.
It fucking isn't, right?
It's
Should we have a
all put in
look
barrels and
how
it's
many
absolutely
things
fine.
they should be doing right now?
They've all started slowly pouring out. They're just like, oh shit, we better have
There's 14 out of 150 cooks, and
How
these
much more is
lazy
there?
fuckers.
How much raw is there?
Well, that was also their problem, surely. This is...
But are they out of pigs? They might be
There's
out of pigs.
9 out of 400.
How many pigs left? All up? Like 2.
That's a lot of pigs.
That's a lot
Right,
of pigs.
shall I get them doing some beef?
Wow, that's a lot of pigs. Yeah, get them doing all meat related products.
Let's get them actually fucking working. Because the food situation, we need to get a much bigger fucking backlog.
It'd be cool if you could teach animals to talk. If you could have like these animals that just, like if they have their little voices as well. So like, you get like a cat that's like, master, I'm going to push your shit off this table. Just pushing it. It's like, fuck's sake.
Could you choose their voice? Is that the thing?
No, each one has a different voice. So like when you go into, like a Blue Cross, or I don't know what the American equivalent is of like a pet homing place. But you go in and they're like, okay, so this is dog. He's called Russell. He's quite excited. And the like walk in, he's just like, hey master, hey master, hey new master, hey.
This,
like, oh,
this just sounds a lot like the film. What was that film? Michael J. Fox was a dog that was trying to get home.
Not Zootopia.
No. God, older than that. Jesus, it's real. It's live action.
Oh right, I have no idea.
But there's dogs, and they've just dubbed over them.
I don't know.
And it's, I'm sure the dog's called, like, Chance or something.
I mean, like, we get to a point in society, right, where every single, like, animal has a collar on, no matter how big or small it is, right?
Yeah.
And this collar will always translate them, but will give them a unique type of voice as well.
Mm.
So, like, you might get a hamster that's got a really deep, booming Markiplier voice.
Yeah.
And it's like, Master, hello, every time you come in.
This is just how animation works.
But then also you get, like, a lion that you put a voice on, and he's like, what you fucking dickhead, I'll fucking rip your face off.
Wow.
And, like, comes over, just roaring at you. You motherfucker. It's like, lol.
This is great. You should animate this yourself.
Animate
do all
this.
the voices.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'll fucking come over there and rip your tits off.
What would you call it? What would this show be called?
Animals with collars that make them talk like humans? Question mark! Exclamation mark!
I love it.
It's a working title, but I quite like it. They can sum up everything.
I'm making the Kickstarter page right now.
Oh my god! Just draw it up in towns.
Draw it in towns.
Draw
How would it
towns.
even work?
Out of sand blocks. Mud blocks.
Can't even build out of mud. We tried building out of mud blocks, Velerious. Do you remember? We tried to build out of fucking MILF blocks? Here we go. Here's the fucking mud block. There you go. That's what happens.
MILF blocks.
MILF blocks.
It's just a MILF into a block.
Just a square MILF.
It's just a block that's just like, I've had 16 kids, but I still look fabulous.
It's just a block with saggy boobs.
What always qualifies them as a MILF, right? Because there's a certain point in your life where you go from being a young, independent woman to being...
Young, independent black.
to suddenly being a MILF, because you've had a child and you're still quite sexy. But all of a sudden, at some point, you stop getting called a MILF.
Well,
so would that be more hurtful than being called a MILF?
The popular origin of the MILF was the film American Pie.
The MILF. I like how...
MILF.
Well, don't start that again. People can't see this. Don't
I know.
You'd have to explain what you're doing.
The popular origin of the MILF.
Now, if everyone please raises their hand and makes like a kind of holding motion.
I was just miming a blowjob. It wasn't that fucking real. You don't need a big, complicated explanation. But American Pie, that was what popularised the term. It was probably around before that, but that was what made everyone realise what a MILF was. And in that, it was Stifler's mum, wasn't it?
Oh my god, I just thought something quickly.
Who was like A Playboy actress, I think.
In Reddit, right, the other day, I was reading through some posts and I saw someone use anal.
Wow.
Oh my god, someone actually put anal. This is really funny though. And I was like, oh my god, I am not a lawyer.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I know that from the book, the tiny book that no one uses.
From our great video where we read from the book of...
Fucking anal.
Book of text speech or whatever it was.
Book of text speech. But anyway, yeah, that's where the MILF came
But yeah,
from.
to qualify as a MILF, you just literally have to be fuckable, sexy, and someone's mum, basically.
Now put it this way, right? There's a woman who's had a child, okay, but she is morbidly obese. Would that be a MILF?
Well, no, because you don't want to fuck her.
What
That's
about
the thing.
fat lovers? Fat fetish people?
If they want to... Well, then...
So they would classify as a MILF.
Yeah, but...
So therefore...
It's a situational term.
When do you stop being a MILF?
You can be a MILF for one person and not another person. You know?
But you just want to be generically MILF.
It's not like a job title where
Also,
it's like
is
you
it
are
more
100%
upsetting?
definitively
Is
a
it
MILF.
more upsetting when you become a MILF or when you stop being a MILF?
Well, I don't know, 'cause not being a woman, I can't comment on that sort of shit.
What about,
I'd
right?
imagine if I was a woman, I'd quite like to be a MILF.
What about if you had a child, okay, and you were MILF, and then suddenly that child had a child? You would then be a GILF.
What, a GMILF.
A GMILF.
GMILF.
A grandmother.
Yeah.
I'd like to fuck.
Yeah.
But
GMILF.
surely it would just be GILF.
Yeah, but
Grandma I'd like to fuck.
The thing is, you've got to think about this, right? How do you differentiate between a GILF and a GILF, where one is a grandma and one is a grandpa? GMILF.
Well, I'd hate to tell you, but normally people just call them studs. You just...
I don't think they do.
They do.
I don't think anyone's
Well, no, they're
ever
called,
referred to a grandpa
sugar
as a
daddies
stud.
out there.
Yeah.
What's that new one that's out now?
Sugar daddies or cougars is what they call
No,
the
there's, there's another one now of basically like if you get a man who's not as rich as a sugar daddy but still splashes whatever he can on you. And it's like a sparkle
sugar-free daddy.
No, it's like a sparkle daddy or something.
Aspartame daddy.
Oh, what is that stuff that you like put in glitter daddy? I think it's a glitter daddy because it's like you know you've got a sugar daddy is the person who buys you like all the best stuff and he always has tons of money.
Yeah.
Where a glitter daddy like he buys you as much as he can with his money, but then like he's not super rich.
Right.
He's the kind of guy who comes home and he's like, instead of buying myself this game, I bought you these 16 things that you'll probably never use, but I bought them for you.
They're condoms.
Female condoms.
Femdoms.
Open them up, slip them inside. Female condoms.
Does actually exist, by the way. I know you were trying to be funny, but that's a real thing.
I know, but that's the slogan.
All
Have
right.
you not seen the advert for it? Jeez.
No. Why would I watch that? Have they ever advertised femdoms on TV?
Yeah.
I don't think they have.
Yeah.
I've never seen an
All the
advert
time.
for femdoms.
I watched it the other day. We sat there watching TV. It was like, okay, we'll be back to Cartoon Network after this quicker.
I've never even seen a real femdom.
That's because
Obviously, like video images and shit, but I've never actually seen one. In fact, for sale in a shop or anything like that.
They don't sell them. They
must
keep them behind the counter in the small black box.
They don't sell them. They just like give them out free. They just launch them from a giant femdom bazooka.
They just stand on top of the Empire State
Justin Bieber concerts.
They're just
all the MILFs are there.
Oh, I read this conspiracy thing recently.
All the MILFs.
About Avril Levigne is dead.
Really? I read a similar one about Crash Bandicoot being dead.
No,
that one?
No, you didn't. That was a cheeky one.
What?
That was such a fake one. It was taking the piss out of the Avril Lavigne one.
Oh, I know, but he had like different number of fingers. Where
yeah, but
it's legit. It's a different person.
It was taking the piss. Joe.
It's a second Crash Bandicoot.
It's taking the piss out of Avril Lavigne.
So why is Avril Lavigne dead then?
In 2002, her uncle died. Okay. And at that point, it was theorized she committed suicide,
right?
But had a lookalike hired by the company.
Okay.
She is now the Avril Lavigne that we all know.
Right.
Okay.
I like how you didn't add the words "and love." Just no.
Here is the weirdest thing, though. In 2002, what led to this is basically Avril Lavigne was going into rehab and everything, and she was having all these problems with drugs and things like that. Okay.
Okay.
So for quite a while, she dropped off like the face of the earth. Brought out a few songs every now and then. That was about it. Suddenly, for about 6 months, she went completely silent. Nothing.
Right.
No appearances. No leaving her house. No anything.
She's probably
and everyone
in
was
rehab.
like, "She's dead." She wasn't in rehab. No, because in rehab she came out and she went to people. So she wasn't in rehab. She has addressed this. She was bitten by a bug on her holiday and suffered Lyme disease.
Okay.
Of which she was then bedbound for 6 months.
This sounds familiar. Did somebody else do this recently as well?
Did they?
Somebody else got bit by something and had to spend like a few months out.
Well,
An
basically,
actress, but I can't remember who.
She said that after these 6 months, she came back out of it and everything, and then discovered that everyone thought she'd died during that time and all this business. Obviously, she got rid of all the frauds and such and all that business, but everyone now questions whether that is actually her.
Right.
Because what everyone believes happened was she found her uncle dead. During that 6 months, she hung herself.
Right.
But she was already friends with this lookalike who was hired for, like, appearing in public and seeming like her and such like that, okay? And basically what has happened now is this lookalike is the person that is now out there, and they use, like, little changes in her voice and such to make her sound like Avril Levigne, but people can still tell it's not Avril Levigne.
Right.
But everyone, like, to deny this conspiracy theory is like, well, she came off the drugs. So that's why her voice doesn't sound fucked up anymore. So
Plus
quite clearly,
been
that's the reason why it's
can
different.
alter your voice.
But everyone is
Quite
like, no,
seriously.
she's died and all this.
Yeah, well, this is not an uncommon tale, Velerious. I mean, like,
It's not.
Same thing came up about
Paul
Crash
McCartney's
Bandicoot,
dead.
but Paul McCartney as well was
Yeah.
going to go with it.
And
It was a very similar
you've
story
got,
from
like,
back in the
you
day
know-
with Paul McCartney. Was it? No, yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was Paul McCartney.
all the conspiracy theories
and they
of-
thought they'd been replaced by essentially a lookalike stunt double.
Is
guy.
Paul McCartney dead? Is Avril Lavigne dead? Is Elvis dead?
But at least they
Is
had
David
some
Bowie
pseudo
dead?
evidence for the
None of
Paul
them are
McCartney
dead.
thing. There was supposedly hidden clues.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
well, the
artwork
band members
and,
have said
like,
they put that in, though.
in the thing.
They did that on
yeah,
purpose.
yeah. One of them they put in as a joke after the thing started surfacing.
Oh no, there was quite a few of them they put in on purpose.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading up about it after I saw that thing. So I was looking at conspiracy theories that people have. Like 4% of America now believes that weird guy who thinks everyone are lizards.
Oh yeah. What's his name? I know you mean.
Robert Icke or something. I don't know. Edward Icke.
No, I don't think that's his name. But anyway,
What's he Icke?
yeah, he thinks that lizards.
Yeah, lizards.
He just
Exactly.
thinks that lizards.
One of them is a Stargate conspiracy theory.
What, that it's real?
Yeah, well, yes and no. They believe it was real and used by... I can never fucking remember what his fucking name is. I think it was the Saddam Hussein. They think
Saddam Hussein.
They think he had a Stargate.
He wouldn't be able to fucking figure out how to
And
use a Stargate.
The United Nations wanted the access to the Stargate, believing that he was doing something wrong,
Right.
which started the wars.
Okay.
And when he died, the Stargate was never recovered.
Right.
But there was
'Cause it
evidence.
never fucking
But there was
existed.
evidence found of scorpion half-human hybrids.
Oh my god.
That were hidden underground and were discovered by soldiers who were like, oh my god, there's half-human hybrids under the ground and there's scorpions as well.
The amount of bullshit people come up with.
And
is
everyone
unbelievable
then claimed they
sometimes.
found pictures of them, but every picture was proved wrong because they were from D&D.
Nice.
Yeah.
They were probably UNT.
No, I don't want to, thanks.
No, that's a sort of not necessarily a scorpion person, but they would look. They're the monster I think looks most like a scorpion person. If I was going to like choose a scorpion person, I'd go with that.
You want to?
Yeah.
That's a fucking joke.
You think it's hilarious that they're real? Hilarious.
They're real. They're in life right now. There's one over there.
They're real.
Oh my god!
In Dungeons and Dragons.
Help us! It's in the house! Oh, Sharon!
What, you want me to save you from the fucking UNT?
Yeah, please.
No thanks.
God damn. Go up a bit with that.
Right.
That British humour.
It's fucking terrible. Right, Velerious, we're over time again, as always, so let me pause Derpsville. I think we've sort of got the food situation under some level of control now. People aren't walking around with bellyache anymore.
Great.
So I think we're okay. But we're going to leave it there, guys. If you're going to say bye-bye to everybody, Velerious.
Bye-bye, everybody, Velerious.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.